Um, Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last and final Movember podcast. Obviously, we're delighted to invite Joe back again, who's been leading the course for Movember. We've got our two captains, James and Jamie, and our special guest this week is Oswin from the Movember. Is it a Movember appeal, Oswin?
Sorry?
Is it just called Movember?
Just Movember, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Movember. Oh, excellent. So I'm just going to pass over to Oswin now, who's going to just explain a little bit more about Movember and where your generous donations have gone to. Over to you, Oswin.
Cheers. Yeah, thanks so much for having me on. Yeah, my name is Oswin, but everyone calls me Ozzy. It's much easier. Oswin's just a weird name. So yeah, I'm fundraising manager for sport for Movember, amongst other things. Yeah, so Movember's got three cause areas: prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's mental health. So that's like where the money goes towards. I won't go deep into the strategy, but we are kind of advocating for men's health across all aspects, not just those three cause areas, but that's kind of where the money's focused. The reason we sort of focus on those three areas is like prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men. It's one of the most, I think, the second most common cancer in the UK at the moment. It kills 10,000 men a year in the UK alone, and it affects about 10 million men worldwide. Testicular cancer is the most common cancer in young men, so that's why we focus on that, trying to get guys to check themselves and know what's normal. And then men's mental health, we lose a man to suicide every minute globally. It's over 500,000 in a year. It's 13 a day in the UK, so it's obviously a huge problem. And there's a big sort of gender skew there as well, with 3 out of 4 suicides being men. So trying to address that issue with kind of in lots of different ways. Investing in lots of different programs, testing and scaling things. We recently announced like a £6 million investment in prostate cancer research in the UK across 6 different projects, improve diagnosis and treatment for guys, but also care beyond the disease, dealing with the side effects even once they're cured. We announced 100 million Aussie dollar investment in Movember Institute, which would be a sort of 5-year, initial program. Centering, like, being a center of excellence for men's health research generally. It's not going to be a building. It's going to be a group of sort of experts in men's health getting together and looking at the best way that we can basically stop men dying too young. We've got loads of things that we invest in, mental health programs directly in the UK, like Brothers to Boxing, Changing Room, Ahead of the Game. These are all things you should look into on the website if you've got a moment. I won't go into it too deep right now. But so we've had a great campaign. Thanks for being a part of it. We've raised 10 million in the UK this year alone. It's all from grassroots fundraising. We don't really get anything from governments, so we rely on guys like you to kind of fund the work that we do and save lives. So yeah, just massive thanks for what you've done. And it's not just about the money; it's about the conversations that you have throughout the month. And I know I work with quite a few rugby clubs. I know how big you are in the community and how big your network is. It's not just the guys playing; it's all the teams, the youth teams, etc. that you've got connected to the club and the community around you. So I'm sure you've touched a lot of people with Movember's men's health messages, and they've seen your grubby tashes, and that sparked a few conversations. You've been walking, talking billboards for men's health, as we say. So yeah, just massive thanks to everyone at the club.
Cheers, no, we're happy to do it. I'm sure we've definitely got some conversations from these tashes, especially mine, more recently with clients and people around the estate and stuff going, what is this tash? I've never seen it with facial hair. So no, it's definitely getting those conversations going. So it's great. Should we jump then into looking at some other tashes for the rest of the evening?
Before we go on to that,
Go on.
I just want to quickly thank everyone who has donated. I know we say it's not about the money, and it's all about conversations, which we're having lots and lots of, more and more, as it's just so much bigger now. But as you can see there, we've raised £888, and I think our last podcast last podcast we were on like 500.
Mm.
So in the last week we've raised a lot of money, and it's all thanks to people donating, getting involved, asking questions, talking to us. And without that, we wouldn't enjoy doing the podcast. We wanna put entertainment out for everyone, as much as we try. So thank you very much for getting involved.
No, definitely that's right, yeah. But yeah, £888, fantastic effort, and I think we're still keeping it open for another week. Are we, Joe?
Yeah, we've got, so this will come out. I'm going to be sending this out everywhere to everyone I know, everything I know. Um, Hopefully we hit that 1,000 mark.
Yeah,
That is
why
the
not,
aim.
Joe? Let's go big. Let's go big. Fantastic. So we are moving into the judging now. Obviously, if you watched the podcast before, you'll know that we judge it on the length of growth, the progress, the shape, and massively important is the effort. Some people aren't blessed, like myself and Joe, for facial hair. People like Jamie just ooze that confidence that comes with growing a
This
beard.
is a day's growth.
So we definitely look to give lots of effort points out there for people taking part. That I know for a few it was a bit scary to do when it was week one and there was nothing going on. So there are penalties, obviously. Got your shirts off, keep the tits away, guys. You know we don't need to see it. We don't want any stubble. We want just the tack if you can. If you keep making the same mistakes again, we're going to deduct more points. Props and stuff. You just want your face. Don't enhance the images. Why would you do it? It seems a lot of effort. Don't know why. Pouting. We love a good pout, but we don't want to see that either. If you don't submit a previous week's photo, then you lose points. And then just anything else we just don't like that we see, we'll just take points off as well. All right. So we do have week one was Sam Tarbuck, fantastic effort. Week two winner was Ed's mate from uni that was taken years ago. But wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible. He got 4 points. And then last week, Kirky had a great effort, lovely growth there. So he did a great job. And obviously, thanks to everyone else that's growing the tash. So the first one up is our own Forrest. He sends his apologies. He's in the pub and forgot the podcast is on today, but I'm sure he's enjoyed himself nonetheless. What are your thoughts then on Forrest on his last week?
Has he lost his glasses?
Worryingly, he probably has actually lost his glasses.
Consistency. He said he was going to wear his glasses as well. Oh, Forrest. The mustache is great, and he's in a new place in his work as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely shown us every different angle of his workplace, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Honda garage.
It's luxurious though, isn't it? It's the full Tom Selleck. I think it's actually increased the real estate on his top lip. I think as it's gone on, it looks like he's extended.
I was going to say it's quite girthy. It's quite thick.
Girthy is the word. Yeah.
Girthy.
Oh, that is the word. Maybe it improved his
smug
eyesight.
about it as
That's
well.
why I don't need the glasses.
What's that, James, about the glasses?
Maybe it has improved his eyesight, and that's why he doesn't need the glasses anymore. It's having more than one benefit for him.
Yeah, that could be Movember's new strapline for 2024. Cures eyesight.
He is a front runner, isn't he, Forrest? He has been the whole time.
He has done rather well. He's just been steady away, hasn't he? Week in, week out. So are we thinking like 8s across the board then?
Yeah.
Yeah, a good solid start with some 8s.
What's happened to him in the last week? It looks like he's got grayer, significantly grayer on top. He's had a really difficult week.
Yeah, he did. Just what he was up to last night. Yeah.
This was taken today.
He's taking his toll. An arrogant, reasonable effort there. So 15 for effort for middle ground.
Yeah.
Oh, the next one
Here we
is
go.
Christ.
The dressing gown.
It's always in the dressing gown.
Also, you're the one who gives these penalties out. What is the fourth picture?
Yeah, I have to admit, I did lose myself a bit in it. I was really proud that week, and I just let loose, and I thought, who
Is it after the social?
Pardon?
Was it after the social that was taken?
No, it wasn't actually. I think I just went, we're going to have a little pout on this one. A little cheeky pout for you, Joe. Just for you.
That's a
Yeah.
penalty right there.
Yeah, no, I definitely got, yeah, I didn't do too well, to be honest.
Your first 3 weeks was so consistent. Your facial expression looks like a dog trying to get adopted, and then as you move on, you've just got worse. And then the last one looks like, I assume that was taken. Was it taken today? Which just, I mean, it does. It looks like you've done something quite bad.
However, James, we're looking at mustache alone. We'll give it him. He's pouted. He's made a mistake, and he knows he's made a mistake. He's put his hands up. Mustache alone is actually really good, and I know he's got a lot of comments on his Facebook saying, "Oh, you should keep it. You should keep it." So now I gotta say, I gotta agree with him. It looks good.
Yeah,
I
it
mean-
does. It's very uniform, and is that just natural growth? One bite, you've just left it like that.
Yeah,
You've not
I
tried to shape.
mean, I don't want to shape it or anything because it'll take me another week to get it back. So I have to be quite abstemious when I'm trimming.
The dressing gown effort.
I am branded.
I was going to say, is that a Clitheroe logo on the shirt there as
A
well?
little, a
Very
little
good scores this week. One but
I was
Very
trying
well.
to figure out if it was a Harry Potter t-shirt, which would have resulted in marks down, but it's I can see Rugby Club. Okay, that's fine.
No, because the rugby club wear maroon and gold. So whenever we go on nights out in our shirt and ties, everyone always shouts out like Hogwarts or Harry Potter reference and things like that, especially when James is wearing it. It's quite the sign. Go on then, lads. Mark me harshly. Go on. What's the damage?
So you've been given a penalty for week 4. Is that right? Is
Yeah,
that
I've
what
already
you
given
know?
one. I did the marking last week.
Growth length. I reckon sevens,
I'll say that.
Yeah,
7s, 6s, 8s.
Sevens,
What are we
yeah.
thinking?
6s, 7s.
6 and 7s.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then effort.
Stash, dressing gown, bedhead. The whole shebang, really.
There's a lot going on.
Mid ground. No, 17 for effort.
Lovely. Cheers. And then it's on to you, mate. What a difference a month makes.
I think it's the angle.
Is it the ankle?
Also, can I just say, I'm wearing a hat, which is not allowed. However, it was freezing in the sports hall at work.
No,
So,
no one else is here to give excuses, Joe. So you'll have to be marked the same as everyone else.
That's
well,
what
I'll stay quiet. I'll let you judge me.
yeah, penalty for the hat. I mean, yeah, it's a good effort, Joe, to be honest. From week 2 to the final result, I'm very proud of you. Very
Thank
proud.
you.
What are we thinking?
Just
4s, 5s?
Probably similar to what we give you. 1 back, probably. Around there.
4s, 5s.
What?
One back. I gave you 8s.
Then Jamie took down to 6s and 7s.
Well, it's got to be less for length, right? Because there's not as much there.
Yeah.
In terms of progress, I'd say the difference from like week 1 and 2 through to week 5 is quite significant. So I'll score a bit higher there. So maybe 7 on progress.
Okay. What I've realised going through the weeks and taking lots of selfies, lots and lots of selfies, is angles make such a difference with looking at your mustache. Your lighting and everything is massive.
Yeah.
I took 56 photos for the last one.
Is that class as enhancing though? If you're looking at the angles and lines.
No.
It's definitely
That's
a
just
penalty.
Natural resources.
No.
Sorry, Joe, you took 56 photos
Anyway, let's move on. I'll stop
of your
doing my
task.
house.
That's
And
the
that's what
best
you've
one.
come up with. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Minus 55 points for 55 shit photos.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe, we've spoken.
Let's move on.
Yeah. God, that's the biggest loss I've seen. Ah,
Look
shreds.
at that.
Absolute
Brilliant.
legend of the game.
Fantastic work. Shredder needs a special shout out as well because he is our top fundraiser at, in our team. He's done fantastic work fundraising for this. So massive thanks to him. And
Is he marked down for popping the collar in the last 4? Or is that extra points?
We can do that though. We can.
I'm also a bit suspicious at how dark that last moustache is.
Yeah, I agree with that. It does look very dark.
You think he dyed it?
Bronson in the end.
Yeah, I don't want to cast aspersions upon him after his fundraising efforts, but that was it's gone very, very black.
yeah, I am getting Charles Bronson vibes off him.
I'm getting Dr. Robotnik. Don't want to big him up too much.
What we always, if it is a lot darker, but is it a lighting purpose? Is it because he's in the bathroom, he has good lighting compared to the other ones?
No, because it started off ginger, black. That must have been dyed.
What do we even say about that? Well, the actual mustache itself is incredible.
Yeah, it's a strong tash game. Strong tash. Definitely in the 8s, but I'm still concerned how it's gone from ginger to black in a month.
Yeah.
Question.
I wouldn't assume that lighting's deliberate because not everyone cares as much as you do, Joe, or maybe has to compensate so much with lighting. Don't know.
Knowing Shreds, that was definitely a one take.
Yeah.
So I think he scores highly. I am marking it down a little bit though because of the change in colour, which is confusing. But strong 8s.
Yeah.
I think 9s, to be honest.
All right.
Like that growth length, it's a lot more. I think the shape of it is great.
Cool.
And he's put a lot of effort in this month.
Yeah, he scores highly on effort. We'll give him 20 odd for effort. 8s, 9s.
Definitely looking at 9s.
9s. Right, lovely. On to the next one. The general himself, our chairman, Bob. It's great. It's fantastic.
A good camera.
Yeah, it's very good camera.
He's always had a really good mustache as well. And it's frustrating because I clearly haven't got the genes for it.
You've got your mum's genes then, Joe.
It's a very consistent background as well.
Checkered shirt in everyone by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does love the shirt jumper look. It's great.
Has he shaped it? Has he shaped it in the last one from week 4?
He has. But he's neatened it up for the last one. He's put effort in there.
No, he's just smiling, isn't he? Is he not just
He's just smiling.
smiling, just cracked the
I mean, yeah, I think he scores similar to Shreds, to be honest.
In terms of covering the whole of the top lip, there's not much. Like, it's all there.
He's not left any real estate, has he, for anything else to pop up?
No.
On progress, are we scoring progress versus last week or progress versus week 1? Because Bob covered most of the miles by week 3 by the look of this. Whereas some others have had to take the whole month to get through their growth. So is progress versus last week or progress across the month?
We'll say because it's the last week, progress throughout the whole month.
Yeah.
Because it's good progress in that sense. But from week 3 to 4, which I get confused the weeks now, he's just sort of topped up, really, hasn't he? It's got thicker.
Sticking down, yeah.
So what we thinking? 9s again?
Yeah.
Or 8s?
I'm going to say 8.
8s.
Yeah.
And reasonable effort. Reasonable effort.
Yeah.
Not a single penalty.
I know. And if you look at the scoring, it's the penalties that kill you in this. It's pretty bad.
A different shirt each time.
Leonian. Now, what happened?
So there's some questionable stuff going on here.
Yeah. I mean, he sent it me through, and I just went, how have you done that in 2 weeks? Going from absolutely nothing for 3 weeks to this.
Why the
Whiskers.
edge is a different color as well? It's like it's got extensions on either side.
Is the fourth week missing because he's gone to Turkey and he's got
That's Ekitash.
some implants?
From Whiskers to Puss in Boots in 2 weeks. It's crazy. I want to ask him. Really
I don't know
do.
how he's done it. And I mean, it's fantastic effort there that he's managed to do it, and he stuck out the whole month. 'Cause I think by the third photo, he must have been thinking, what have I got myself into? But I mean, he isn't doing great on the points due to penalties and everything else. But
He got 5 points.
he got, he did have 5 points for the whole of the month.
I think he needs high effort.
Yeah, and the effort.
And progress. It's got to be 10 out of 10 progress.
Progress is unreal.
It's come as a great relief to him. You can tell in the pictures, like look
Yeah.
how upset he looks in the first 3 weeks, and then the last week there is full relief.
Yeah.
He's wearing his vet stuff. He's
The
all
last photo is a photo of a man who's found peace.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It takes it out of you, Movember, especially when you're in his position, you know. Just to get through to the month is fantastic effort.
Yeah, you can tell he's been through a lot.
Yeah. Right, let's move on. Who have we got next? I think we got Stano coming up, Jack.
oh, there's quite a lot of penalties here.
In what sense?
Because he's doing that mewing thing where he kind of puts his tongue to the top of his mouth so his jaw looks. He's done an head.
Yeah, okay.
And he didn't have a week 4 photo.
No, he didn't. And he's on the social committee and still forgot, which is even better. And then obviously he's going to score poorly here on progress because he didn't shave week 1, did he? He started with a taff.
The one for progress, really good
Yeah.
shape.
Straight in.
It looks a bit like the Batman logo.
There's a huge void in the middle.
Yeah, it's tough to grow that though, isn't it?
Have you seen the memes about Post Malone's mustache? It looks like 2 dogs kissing.
Oh yeah,
Bit of that going on here as well.
there's 2 otters having a chat.
He looks tired. He's definitely just worked a 48-hour shift for the NHS, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does work hard, bless him. I mean, and that is probably why he didn't send in a photo last week, because he was working over the weekend.
Well, great Tash. If we're
Great
talking Tash alone, great Tash. One of the best shaped ones we've got, I've got to say.
I do like the shape of it. It is pretty good. And then mid-ground for effort. Excellent. Now, I think we're moving on to our very own Jake, who's only what,
Oh, what a
19?
handsome lad.
I mean, fantastic effort.
Wow.
I couldn't have done that at 19.
Week 4 looks like it doesn't look him.
Yeah, it looks like a picture from his holiday to Marbella 12 months ago.
He was on holiday. He was on holiday though, I think.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
that'd be
doing
why.
that. Yeah.
I'll do it, yeah. In fair play for sending a photo on when you're on holiday as well. Taking that time.
There's a lot of progress there. But he's gone down from week 3 to week 4, then he's gone up from week 4 to week 5.
Yeah, how's he done that?
It's a bit like sun bleaching on week 4, and then it's
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll be on the beach, loving life. Didn't think about Movember. And then he's bleaching. No,
Interesting.
he's done well there. Fantastic effort from Jake.
Good score there, I reckon.
Yeah. 8s again. Because I think it's quite thick. As Ozzy would say, it's not much
He can grow,
real estate left.
he can grow a beard though. I've seen he can grow a lot of facial hair. So I expected more from him this month.
Really?
Yeah, I really did. I kept telling everyone that he's going to be one of the winners. He's going to be a top dog, but I don't know.
Uh,
Does he get marked down on effort for just not trying hard enough in that basis? We know he can, but he's not really tried.
we can do. So we're thinking, okay, I'm marking down on the effort side, but a general strong tash. It is a tash. So
Agreed.
excellent. Let's move on to one of the front runners, Mr. Kirk Kenyon.
Hogan knows best.
Wowza. He looks angry.
He wants to win this year, I think. He wants to win. He didn't win last
He's on
year.
for first place.
Mm.
I think
That's
it's strategic. Put the race shirt in there as well for extra points.
He's got the badge in, isn't he?
yeah, that is.
Yeah.
He's going for the win, isn't he? He's done everything he can. Got the
Yeah,
stash.
he really is going for the win.
He's got the stash.
There's nothing to say, really. I'm quite speechless. It's great.
It's a fantastic effort.
It's hard to improve on that, isn't it?
What's that?
It's hard to improve on that. Like, what would you do? How would you add to that?
It's pretty much.
It just looks more
flawless.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strong.
Tens.
Nines, tens.
We're all just doing this out of fear now because he looks terrified.
Yeah. 3 tens to Kirk. Well, definitely he's got 10 for progress.
Yeah.
It's the longest tash we've seen. And it's thick growth. So I think 3 tens there, personally. Can't improve on perfection.
He's got the badge in, like Ozzy said.
No, very strong week. Very strong week from Kirk. Another front runner. Sam Talbot is currently winning the competition at the moment. He's currently in first place.
The Ned Flanders.
No one questioned the door behind him either.
Oh, that was good. Yeah. Now that is his door. Don't worry, Joe. I mean, it's just solid, isn't it? Really.
It's quite.
It is just.
It's like a broom
just
handle,
very-
isn't it? Not a broom handle, like a broom head, sorry. Right across his lip on that last one. It's like ear to ear almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still getting like Second World War pilot vibes off him with the tash.
We've just got to compare it to Kirk, so haven't we? Kirk's gone for the full handlebars, but Sam's looks neat. It looks very just professional, and he's done this before and he's won it before.
Yeah.
So
It's well kept. And that's what we'll have to say is a well kept tash.
but then his performance last night has gone down.
Oh, Joe, you were so upset with him drinking Coca-Colas.
And Jamie's pool performance was shocking as well.
Oh, don't you start. I'm never playing pool with you again. Pathetic.
Oh, God, that was funny. But, yeah.
But then again, he was the last one to stay out with you. So
Yeah, he did. He lasted the whole time. It was a very impressive performance from him. But he did have a gap in between his drinking, which, you know, you
he had a
can't.
nap.
No, he had a gap, didn't he, when he was drinking Coca-Colas
Oh, okay.
rather than so. But he stuck it out, which is good. Yeah, I think it's a very good tash. Does he score higher than Kirk on effort? Because it's obviously been well kept.
Yeah, yeah. But Kirk's obviously shaved his because he wants it to look like handle. I don't know. Yeah, they're both pretty good. They're good.
They're all good.
Mm.
Thanks, Jamie.
Sorry, Joe. You were getting a bit jealous of Jake's, I think, but I didn't want to say it at the time.
Where are we going for this one? 9s and 10s, do we think?
Yeah, I think I'm right.
You've got to give Kirk's tens. You've got to give Sam tens.
And he's shaved around it nicely for every photo as well.
Oh, but then we're going to give Kirk some extra points for stash because he wore stash, didn't he?
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Which is
Where is he for week 4?
He was down in Bournemouth.
Nice background.
Mm. Oh, he's done very well there. Excellent, right. And another strong contender. Jake is currently in second place. I mean, he does actually go under his chin, by the way, that Tash. It is the long,
And it joins.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid, similar to Kirk's, isn't it, really? Good, strong
Is that a
hand.
mustache or a beard then?
That.
If it's,
Tash, it doesn't join.
yeah, as long as it's not connected to the sideburns, I believe it's
Oh, okay.
mustache.
Mm.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Very strong, good shape.
It looks like a lot of progress in the last week as well, but I
Mm.
don't know because his hair looks a bit wet. I don't know if he's thought, just out the shower, everything's darker, looks a bit thicker. If we're talking tactics.
Yeah. I mean, the three of them have really gone for it this week, which is great to see.
Mm.
But it's very neck and neck, isn't it?
I just guess Sam's is different, but you've got to just compare Jake and Kirk's because they've gone for the same style.
Hmm.
Yeah. So who do we think is better, Kirk's or Jake's then?
Jake's got these very bushy bits on the lower ends, whereas I think Kirk's gone for like a flat profile.
Mm. I mean, are we giving Jake 3 10s here? Is it as good as Kirk's?
Can we go back to Kirk's? Have a quick look. They're both very good, aren't
Mm. There's not much really to both just strong tashes.
Oh, Kirk's is just a lot stronger, but Jake's just looks nicer. It looks smoother. Oh, I don't know. This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make.
Well, how about effort then? Do we think it's a similar effort to Sam Tarbuck?
It's tricky, this one.
Who would have thought?
Just going down to this.
I mean, Jake's gone to a little bit extra effort by growing it under his chin, hasn't he? So just get that little tiny
Give
bit
him
extra.
Yeah, I'll give him an extra point for that then.
they?
Go with the difference.
Yeah, excellent. Right. We'll move on to Smiling Jeff, our oldest player. Still going at 60, isn't he? Still playing for us, which is fantastic effort. And does Movember every single time with basket. And it's a good tash. It's very full.
Strong. He gets happier the fuller it gets as well. Imagine if he had a beard, how happy he'd be.
Yeah.
It's happened to win every trophy at last year's awards. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He's done it all.
He has.
And
he's
he's
one
a
of the
very, I think I'd say
smarter-
it's top 5 tashes altogether, to be fair.
Yeah, he's always been solid, just mid-ground, really. But now the progress is really good for Jeff, actually.
Yeah.
From week 0 to week 4.
Did we find out why he wasn't smiling on week 2?
And no, I didn't actually.
Maybe it's because
Always smiling. Yeah.
his glasses changed, didn't they? Maybe he was happy the first week, then he lost his glasses and had to wear his old ones. And then by the fourth picture, he's found his glasses from the first picture, so he's back to being happy again.
I mean,
I reckon 7s and 8s.
7s and 8s. And good effort because he's smiling.
In the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, next we've got is Wayne.
Oh, Wayno.
We'll be pleased to learn that after 3 weeks, he finally stopped taking topless photos and sending them to me, which is great. Every time it was topless.
He's still got like a dressing gown on there, and that's what like he's only just managed to be not naked.
I gotta say, on Wayne's behalf, he's done really well.
Yeah.
Really, really well. He's stuck out. He's got a great picture for week 4.
Yeah.
And I don't know that he's pouting. It's great. He's copying.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's clearly that Freddie was his inspiration for Movember this time round. He's really trying to model it on Freddie, I think, which is great.
And that final tash it's incredible.
Mm.
It's very full. It's got great shape. It just sits on the lip really nicely.
It's on the lip.
I think you're looking at 9s here.
Nines away. Excellent. And good effort. He's finally put on a dressing gown rather than topless photos.
Anyone have anything else for him? I think that's quite the effort as well for the 4th photo.
Mm.
From week 1 to week 2, he's pretty much done, isn't he? Like he's grown really quickly, and then it's just coming to it's perfected over the next 3 weeks. So that last one's brilliant. Yeah, it's a high score that.
It's the tash that ages well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like a fine wine.
For the penalties.
Oh yeah, he got hammered on the penalties because he kept doing the wrong thing, so I had to increase the penalties. But no, he's done well, and also his company donated 50 quid to the cause as well. It's great, really generous of them. Camper versions. So if you want a camper van, check them out. But no, very good effort, especially that 4th one. Excellent. Who are next up? We've got Rick. Oh, yeah.
No comment.
He's one of the feel-good stories, though, isn't he, Joe? Because remember when he first did it, he was actually a bit terrified of trying to grow the tash. But he stuck it out.
He has stuck out. He really has.
Yeah.
He's got to get points for that.
What's that, James?
He's got to get effort points for that.
Yeah.
You stuck it.
Yeah, he's not like naturally follically gifted. But he's stuck with it, and I think it's not bad in the end. Good effort, but not great length.
Yeah. When he texted me his photo, he did mention how attached he was to it, and he is thinking of keeping the tash and seeing how much further we can go with it. So,
okay,
it's been quite a revelation for him, which is good to see. Yeah, he's in the 6s, I think.
How has he got the same as me? I mean, I love the guy, but how has he got the same as me?
That's a good point. He's probably in the 7s then, right?
Yeah.
No, he's probably better than mine, to be fair.
Is that a Cleveroy hoodie that he's got on as well?
Oh, it is. It's the new stash, isn't it?
Mm. Do you get extra
he is wearing stash.
invested in the new gear?
Yeah, he's got an extra. Give him some extra points for the stash. And yeah, his pose is the same as well throughout. Consistency. That's great. Excellent. Lovely. Who have we got after this one? Luke unfortunately apologizes. He didn't manage to get a photo together for me in time.
Oh, Luke.
For the last week. However, I wanted to do that snarl that he did for week 4 was quite something.
I don't know what to say.
Is that him on week 3 or is that someone else?
I'm not sure, but the problem with it. Luke is no photo. In week 4, he was posing again.
I think Patrick's overtook him.
Is it just a 20-point penalty for not putting one in?
Yeah, so he's actually on 0 points for this week.
So he's at minus points altogether.
And then he's also done another pose, so that's further minus points for week 4. I can't give him minus points, so it's too harsh. Excellent. Right. So Luke's probably going to lose, and he'll be getting a teapot from Simon, which is it's a horrendous cocktail that our bar manager makes. And as a punishment, you get a teapot. I did one once, and Forrest did one, and it's never good. Ed would also like to send his apologies. Now, I spoke to Ed yesterday, and I don't know if he can be medically exempt from this week. It's too painful for him to shave at the moment due to some mouth herpes that he's got. And he did want to take a photo with the cold sores.
Did you need to share that with us?
Yeah. Sure, that is like a private thing.
I'm sure that's why he called you about it. Was
Yeah.
maybe to tell everybody else. Yeah.
No, because I said, well, then is it a medical exemption? I'm asking your opinion. Does that count?
What did his mustache look like? We have to go from what you've seen.
Very similar to this week's, last week's. Yeah.
I think so. I can understand that. Yeah.
Does it go? Okay, then that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We won't
Same
take
points as last week then.
same points as last week. Yeah, I know what you got.
He didn't shave on the day one.
Yeah.
He's been very consistent with his top color as well. That's very strong.
Oh,
Yes, no, he's done very well. And he's got the best jawline in the club as well. Fantastic. Who's next up? Sambar just gave up, I think. He did 2 weeks. He was late with all his photos. He's just, he's always late. He did the first podcast, though.
He did do the first podcast.
But
he's just dipped.
It's just Sambar. So Sam's goes down to 3 points because we have to take another 20 off him. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
So this is Simon, our bar manager, who looks after us on the weekends. There's a lot going on.
This is a roller coaster of
Wow. I mean,
Tens,
Joe, across the board.
Yeah, he's tried. He's tried very hard this month, actually.
Yeah.
He's done well with club stash and
very well.
He's changed facial hair color.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Everybody else knows that's not real, right?
What?
I'll
Are you
give him
serious, James? Oh my God.
I'll give him 10 for banter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
25 effort points.
25 effort points.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a second. Is the fake hair not classed as a prop?
No, it's not fake.
No, it doesn't
it's not,
count.
it's real. Right, fair enough, right. Yeah, it's solid effort for Simon there. Good on the effort point. Next, we have AD. Yeah, it's a good tash.
Is Smudge a prop?
No, it's his guest appearance, isn't it?
Why can't he? Oh, Aidy. I don't know what. I can't see it in the fourth one.
No, I think it's just it's a pretty solid effort though.
Yeah, it is a very good mustache.
What do you call the bit on the chin?
That's a tickler.
It's a tickler, is it?
Yeah.
He's the only tickler we've got then. If you can say that. But yeah, just a solid effort, really, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Does Smudge get points for appearing as well?
Yeah, Smudge, I'll give Smudge 2 points for appearing, which means he's actually beating Luke Rogerson for this month. Yeah, no, I like the fact that Smudge was in the photo. I thought you get more points for that person. Just nice to see him. and he's not angry. He actually looks happy. I don't think I've ever seen him smile, actually, Smudge. So it's quite nice to see that.
Just not picking here. That picture that AD's got with Smudge, he sent a picture to the group chat the other week at that party. So I don't know how new that picture is.
The video.
Yeah, Smudge is saying it. So that might not be a relevant photo.
Very, very, very well done, Jamie.
Just remembered.
Well, this changes everything. Yeah,
It does.
That was at least halfway through the month he sent that.
yeah. He's not seen it through. I don't know. I know it was last week at some point, but yeah.
Right then. Huge penalties. I'm going to take 10 points. That was excellent. But yeah, same strong effort. My goodness, Mr. Thornberry. What a handsome devil he is. He's gone through a lot this month. But obviously he's endured plenty of penalties as well throughout the month. But he seems to have finally got it together on the last week.
Yeah, yeah, he's not shaved.
Oh no, he hasn't, has he? But it's a solid tash with the addition of a
I missed the photo.
Which I love the fact that that's what it's called. Yeah.
Tash alone, it's great.
Strong tash game.
What do you even say about it? I'm lost for words a little bit. You missed out week 4, and then he's just come out with a bang on week 5.
I mean, that's something, isn't it?
There's no changes there, though. There's no progress, but it's good. It's strong.
Yeah, it's just a good tash, really. Great. And I think we've got one more left after this. Who is this? And the infamous Robin. I don't know who's now joined the committee. She sent that 2 minutes ago, pretty much. Well, not far off. She's taken that in the Rumfox toilets because she forgot to do a photo this week.
I like the attention to detail that it's grown over the month. That's nice. That's good effort.
It's a great effort, and I like the twist. That's always been one of the things I'd love to be able to do.
I wonder if she walks back out into the pub like that.
Most likely.
Well, it is her mustache, so she probably has.
But no, it's a fantastic effort. It's lovely that she wanted to take part and support Movember with some of the social posts and things. So no, it's fantastic. Always big points on effort for Robin. And a solid sash. Excellent.
In great shape.
So, that's the last one. So this is where we're at before put it there. This is where we're at last week. So obviously, who was in the top 5? So we had Sam Tarbuck, Jake, Kirk, Bob, and Aaron Shred were in the top 5 after a good month's work. And no surprise, and in the bottom 5, you've got Onion, Simon, Luke, Sambar, and Thornber. And I just wanted to mention that everyone's put a lot of effort into this month. Obviously, we've had guest judges that have come on the podcast like this. We've, all the donations that we've received from people. And then obviously, we've got Rob and Rebecca helping out with the socials. And then obviously, Joan, Rick, and Jake for struggling with facial hair growth, but still taking part and putting lots of into it. So, obviously, we want to know who won. So this week, Kirk scored 53 points, with Sam Tarbuck scoring 50 and Jake scoring 51. So I don't know if anyone can do maths quickly.
I'll leave that to someone else.
I think Kirk's won.
That's Kirk at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
200 and 189.
Yeah.
And 188 for Jake. And and 188 for Sam.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
By 1 point.
By 1 point. So yeah, we had a joint second place then of Jake and Sam, and the winner is Kurt Kenyon, 189 points. So fantastic effort to him. There will be a little prize for Kirk that we'll be organising at the club. Yeah, no, fantastic. And obviously, just to say, Lou Rogerson, for everything you've done this month, you have unfortunately come in last, which I'm sure Onion will be very relieved by. So no, it's I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Just once again, thank you for the donations. Thank you, Ozzy, for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. And until next year,
Yeah,
again.
big thanks to our captains for showing up, and James and JT.
No
Really much
problem.
appreciate it, guys. And yeah, hope you all have a good evening. I'll get this all cut up and sorted, ready hopefully to go out tonight at some point. All right, guys. But yeah, massive thank you from me. And Joe, you've smashed it this month. Really pushed it hard, and yeah, it's great to see you come through that. So no, well done, mate. You smashed it. All right, guys. Lovely.
Well done, everyone.
Done, guys. Thank you.
Nice.
No
Thanks.
worries. Have a
Bye.
great evening, one. All right. See you later.